All right, welcome everybody. Today's video finds us over here just north of Ayutthaya. I came over here to check out a temple. We came over to check out Wat Klang Sra Bua, which is I believe the translation is like Temple of the Water Lily or something like that. Anyway, I came over here a few months back and this whole area was completely underwater. So I wanted to come back over here today and see kind of what it looks like now. I took some pictures, but there wasn't a whole lot I could see. So let's go see this temple. It's an old Ayutthaya style temple, and it was built over here on the old canal, the Sra Bua Canal, which is the Water Lily Canal. And anyway, there's a few sites nearby here, but we're not going to look at those today. There's one that's the site of a usurper king that was executed up here, that was ambushed, and him and his queen with their infant daughter were killed and impaled and stuck out here next to this temple and all that. But anyway, that's unimportant. We're going to look at this temple and let's see what we see. So this is the area. The Sra Bua Canal is just to the north of here, and the Prasat River is just down this road, and it kind of dead ends. And you can see there's houses. So the water level, you can see it right here on this wall, right above those windows. It was completely underwater for 3 months. So these guys had to come in here by boat. Okay, let's go and let's look at the temple now. You can see how they build their houses down here by these canals and stuff. They just have to. It's so flat and it gets so much water. Now this is the temple ground right here. All of this was completely underwater. This building was about halfway underwater. This one was about halfway underwater. You can see the lines up there on that building. You can see them about in the middle of those doors, and you can see it on the bell tower up there also. Yeah, this was all underwater. Everybody had to take a boat to come down in here. So this is kind of a neat little building here. So this is just a little shrine, and the people come right here and they pray. They have a candle burning. They stick the gold leaf on that one old man Buddha statue. It's just an old Ayutthaya style, but it looks like it's fairly modern construction though. And then we have this old Ayutthaya style building. It's got the sloped porches on the front and the back, and it's an ordination hall. You can see the marker stones, and people just come and park right next to this building. Let's go inside and let's take a look. Now this one here, I haven't been inside this building because it was underwater. There was water to about the bottom of these windows right here. And like I said, for 3 months, this was all underwater this year. And it's down here at a low point. It has the pond over there, so it floods all the time. We got the Buddha statues here with the Naga and all of that. All right, inside here has just a tile floor, tile around the bottom, the red teak wood. Has just the concrete walls. There's no murals or anything on this. It really has a strong smell of incense. Now they do something different over here. They got some like little pottery shards or something. Not sure what that's about. And then here's probably some of they got wax in there. I was gonna say it's probably holy water, but it looks like there's candle wax inside. Okay, so this is the holy water here. This is the Nam On, which is the holy water, and then the candle wax came from the monk that was praying over here with the candle, and he dripped it in there. Okay, let's go look around a little bit more. The other building has the really famous monks, or the famous Buddhas. You can see the hand-carved wooden shutters and picture, or the calendar of Rama 10, and a few of the famous monks and everything, and all the days of the week. And then you can see the doors here. So these are carved, and then they paint them gold. So behind that ordination hall, over there's the crematorium. And I got a couple little chedis. Have the normal lottery ticket sellers, food vendors, just random normal stuff. There's another little chedi over there. And you can see how this is constructed here on the side. Yeah, I like these old buildings like this. These are always neat. All right, so these guys are over here getting donations. All right, let's go up in here. Look, now these have the two Buddhas. One of them is 600 years old and one of them is 700 years old. So let's take a look at them. See how this looks on the outside here. Has the little slits for windows. It has this big porch. It has the normal Buddhas out here. So the Thais come right here and they pray and make merit, stick the gold leaf on. And they have a picture of Rama 9. And then over here you can buy the roof tiles. And they have some chedis out that way. Yeah, this was all underwater here last time. You can see the water level was right here on this little porch. And we could come to this hall. It was just barely, the water was just down enough you could walk over here. Now this hall is quite nice. See, they got the amulets for sale here. I got the money tree. It's an old Ayutthaya style hall. And this Buddha here used to be white. They have, actually there's the picture of it on the wall, what it used to look like. So since it was white, it's painted gold now. Okay, so this guy's telling us a little bit about it. So this is 500 years old, so you can see how it was built. You can see how they carved it and they put the little flowers on it. Yeah, that's quite nice. So this is early Ayutthaya style with being 500 years old. And this is the second one here. This one is 600 years old. You can see they have it dressed and you can see the little hair rolls and the top knot. And the Thais come over here and they stick the gold leaf on it. Now what's famous about this temple is at the fall of Ayutthaya, the locals came over here and they covered 4 of these Buddha images in plaster. And these are old. The guy doesn't know how old they are, but they're at least 700 years old. These are Utang era Buddhas. And what the locals did, they covered these 4 across the front here. They covered those 2 and this one and this Buddha image right here. They covered in plaster to hide the real value of these from the Burmese. And it's kind of a story that you hear at several of these temples, how they didn't know what was underneath it until, like, in this one here, like a handle fell and cracked the plaster and it uncovered the Buddha underneath. But you can see the different styling in it, which is quite cool. So once the plaster cracked, then they uncovered the really nice little Buddhas. You can see this in here, the bottom of the earlobe is broken off. But the face is different, the nose is different than what you see now. Yeah, it's really cool. And then these are the main Buddhas. So there's these 2 big ones, and these were white at one time, and the same as this one and the one on the other side that are facing the Buddhas, they were white, and they've came in and they've painted them gold. And they're quite large. So they have some scaffolding that the monk can go up and do like the certain ceremony. This hall, it's a simple old Ayutthaya style hall, but it's quite nice. I really like these old buildings like this. It's even better when they have murals, but this is still fine. Yeah, this one here, the 500-year-old one, you see the top knot's broken a little bit, but that one over there is in a little bit better shape. Now, they said they found this near where the head monk would stay. That's where they found that Buddha at. Now, all of this, they abandoned it. This is outside of the island of Ayutthaya. Okay, let's take one more look around in here. There's those Buddhas and the old ones in front. And they have the little shrine over there with the mother of pearl and the inlay. You see inside of this little hall. And it's just open right here with the wooden floor and the kind of the plastered walls. It doesn't have the teak wood in the ceiling. It's been all redone. Originally, this would have just been wood up there. So they finished remodeling this building 2 years ago. So the family of Terry Sullivan from the US, they donated 10,000 baht to restoring this building itself. Pretty interesting. All right, so that's going to finish up our video over here. We're just in time for the monks to start their chanting for the ceremony here in the evening. Yeah, this temple, there's not a whole lot to it, but I thought the story was quite cool with the old Buddhas, and those old Buddhas are pretty nice to look at. It's always fun to see stuff like that. The story about how they cover it up with plaster to hide it from the Burmese is kind of a common theme, you know, but, you know, nothing is really official, so it's kind of word of mouth. And, you know, stories like that sometimes get embellished, but you never know, there might be a little kernel of truth to it. So it's kind of cool to hear anyway. So anyway, this is Wat Klang Sra Bua, which is an Ayutthaya style temple, and it's just kind of north of the island of Ayutthaya, and it's easy enough to get to. There's a few other temples and stuff like that here in the area, and it's kind of cool to look at. So if you like it, make sure you click like. It just takes a second, smash the like button. And if you're new to my channel, this is what I do. I just go look around and I see stuff, whatever catches my interest, I go take a look at. And if you like stuff like this, I just do kind of this open narrative where I just tell you a little bit about what I know, and I tell you what I see and all that. And if you like the open narrative, then definitely subscribe, and then you're notified when I post a new video. I'm off doing stuff that most people aren't doing, so if you want to see something a little bit different than, you know, soup reviews or whatever, then stick around. And definitely leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. If you want me to do something different, let me know also. So from over here at Ayutthaya, remember guys, life is a journey. Until next time, enjoy.